are back. It is night 3 of the Women's All-Star Classic, and once again, we are starting in the Amethyst League. The WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, makes her way to the ring. Rhea Ripley coming off a win a couple of nights ago against Sol Ruca to earn her first 3 points of the tournament. And now she's hoping to keep that momentum going. And hopefully she can stand tall for once on Friday Night SmackDown, because she has not been enjoying the past few weeks as WWE Women's Champion quite well. First Fatal Influence, then Jade Cargill's group. So it's not been an easy road for Rhea Ripley. But regardless, Rhea Ripley has been, I guess, in a bit of a happy mood after what happened Tuesday night when she beat Sol Ruca to earn her first 3 points of the tournament. It will be very interesting to see how she handles this challenge, because she did lose to Tatum Paxley on the first night, so I don't know what to expect here. She loses to Tatum, but she beats Sol Ruca, so it's like, how does a 96 overall wrestler lose? Because you should be winning every single match with that overall. But apparently that is not the case. But Rhea could go on a huge dominant run all the way to the semifinals, which is something that her opponent did in the Women's Intercontinental Classic. Lost the first match, went on to win every other match going forward on her way to the semifinals to face Becky Lynch, but lost. This woman won the Wild Card Battle Royal to earn her spot in the Amethyst League.
An international sensation looking to take over WWE.
The beautiful Alicia. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Beautiful Madness. The two-time Women's United States Champion. The former NXT Women's Champion, Giulia, picked up her first 3 points of the tournament by beating the current NXT Women's Champion, Lola Vice. Picking up her first 3 points of the tournament. Could this be a repeat of what happened in the Women's Intercontinental Classic, where she lost her first match, which was to Lyra Valkyria, but went on to win every other match going forward, en route to a spot in the semifinals where she unfortunately lost to Becky Lynch. This is her second classic. New gear, same old Giulia, though. And for Giulia, hold on, sorry, I gotta catch my breath a little bit here. Giulia lost her first match to Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion. Beat, of course, as I mentioned, Lola Vice, the current NXT Women's Champion. If she could beat Rhea Ripley, all of a sudden, Giulia could be back on the train that she was on back in the Women's Intercontinental Classic. So here we go. It is Rhea Ripley, Giulia, to kick off night 3 of the Women's All-Star Classic. And these two women meet in the middle of the ring. Oh, shaking hands. I like it. Not what I was expecting here. And now here we... Oh, starting off a little slow, but Rhea unleashes the first offense of the match. And starts unleashing kicks on Giulia. And now just unleashing brutality, as her theme song would say. This is my brutality. As Giulia now back on the offense. How about a side slam to Rhea Ripley? And now Giulia looking for a suplex. Different kind of suplex, though, and a kick out at 1 is Rhea Ripley. You know, Giulia, I've been kind of worried about her over the last few weeks. In fact, I've been worried about her over the last year. You know, because her women's U.S. title runs have been poorly booked. I think she's only defended the title like 3 times in the combined like 300 days, which is insane to me. And hopefully, the Women's United States Champion gets better booking under Tiffany Stratton, but we'll see. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley, who has not had a title defense yet, has got challengers coming from all fronts. I have no idea who her first challenger is going to be. I assume it's going to be JC Jane at Saturday Night's main event. Hell, even Clash at Italy if they want to go through that with that. I really don't hope that Rhea and JC is burned again. I think they should wait until SummerSlam for that, because I think JC could win Queen of the Ring, but then again, she may not, and she could end up winning Money in the Bank, which I think she would be a perfect Miss Money in the Bank. And now, Rhea sends Giulia over the top rope, hanging on. This ain't a Royal Rumble match, people. Giulia has been in 2 Royal Rumble matches. Rhea Ripley, I believe, has won a Royal Rumble in 2023. But if I am correct, I think, how many Royal Rumbles has she been in? 2019, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2026. She's been in 5. Oh, and a German suplex on the outside from Giulia. The count is at 2. This could end in a double countout, which could be kind of a detriment to both women. Sure, it would get them points, but only 1. It would get them to 4. Remember, the leaders in the Amethyst League is Liv Morgan and Tatum Paxley at 6. And smart move from Giulia. That might be a little bit too early, though, as Rhea will now get back into the ring. Doing the signature, you know, how she gets into the ring. And now, is she gonna go for a bomb? No, wait a minute. Oh, right on the ropes. As Rhea Ripley is looking to continue the momentum after winning on the second night, beating Soruka. Oh, what a reversal from Giulia. Oh, but a reversal right back from Rhea Ripley. 2 of the most physical female wrestlers in the game, going right after one another. Oh, it just tosses Giulia. Oh, but Giulia reverses. These 2 women are just going back and forth against one another. Oh, here's another one. Got it! And now another cover. And another kick out at 1. So far, both women have not hit their finishers or signatures yet. Oh, and a boot to the face to Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea slides back into the ring. Be very interesting to see what Rhea has in store. Oh my God! That might have busted Rhea open, but I don't think Giulia cares. Giulia, bam! Forearm to the face. And now, boom! Absolutely unleashed right there. And now, Giulia sends Rhea into the corner. And now Giulia unleashing her version of offense. Both women on Friday Night SmackDown. It's possible that these 2 women can meet in the future, potentially for the WWE Women's Championship, depending on how long Rhea holds it. I think she holds it till SummerSlam. But hell, I think the title could go back to Jade Cargill, which is a possibility, but I mean, I don't know. It depends. Rhea Ripley on Friday Night SmackDown, though, is a breath of fresh air, which is something we desperately need. Oh my God, what a spear in the corner. Because Rhea's been on Monday Night Raw for pretty much like the last 2 or 3 years, which is insane. Now, Rhea. Waist lock, Giulia reverses. Oh, what is Giulia thinking? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Got it. Northern Lights bomb from Giulia. Can she beat Rhea Ripley? No, kick out at 2. That would have been a huge win for Giulia to get to 6 points to tie herself with Liv Morgan and Tatum Paxley at the top of the leaderboard. But that's not what happened, ladies and gentlemen. And now, oof. Oh boy. Oh my God, elbows to the face. Jeez. And now, watch out. Oh my God. That might have hurt her ears. Wait a minute. Here we go. Riptide, the second one in this tourney. But she does not go for the pin, which is very, very interesting. And now face first goes Giulia. Questionable call from Rhea to not go for the pin after the Riptide, but goes for the pin now. Got her. Rhea Ripley wins. Rhea Ripley has won back-to-back matches. She's now at 6 points. She's now tied with Liv Morgan and Tatum Paxley at the top of the leaderboard at that 6-point mark. Now, remember, Tatum Paxley does own the head-to-head tiebreaker over Rhea Ripley after Tatum beat Rhea on the first night. So that could come into play later down the line as we get deeper into this All-Star Classic. But a big-time win for Rhea and a tough loss for Giulia, who's stuck at 3 points. And it was not an easy match whatsoever to win for Rhea. Look at her, she's got busted open near the eye, man. But regardless, Rhea Ripley has won back-to-back. She's now at 6 points. The momentum back on her side.